On 9th August 2024, a tragic incident shook a medical community in West Bengal. The semi-naked body of a 31-year-old pulmonology resident was found brutally raped and murdered inside a seminar hall at RG Medical College and Hospital in Kolkata. This horrific crime has sparked widespread protest among doctors, interns, and postgraduate trainees. But what is truly infuriating is the lack of support from the general public and non-medical professionals. It feels like we are fighting this battle alone. While the media has covered the incident, the focus has largely been on our response. There has been less emphasis on mobilizing broader societal support to address the issue of safety for healthcare workers. This tragic incident has once again cast a harsh spotlight on the relentless violence against doctors, regardless of gender, being assaulted by patients and their bystanders. It also exposes the vile exploitation by some doctors and faculty members who prey on their juniors and interns for physical favors. These women are too terrified to come forward due to the immense power these senior figures wield. They fear losing their jobs, their degrees, and their futures if they dare to speak up against this brutal reality. This disaster has exposed the alarming security risks we face in many of India's health facilities. Overworked trainee doctors, some working up to 36 to 48 hours straight, had no designated restrooms, forcing them to seek rest in unsafe areas. Adding to the outrage is then principal of RG Medical College, Dr. Sandeep Ghosh, who made shockingly insensitive comments about the incident, initially dismissing it as a suicide and showing a complete lack of empathy. The Nirbhaya case in 2012 was supposed to be a turning point for women's safety in India. It led to significant legal reforms and a nationwide outcry for justice. Yet, even after all these years, incidents like these remind us that much remains unchanged. Women continue to face violence and they continue to be unsafe. This brings us to the issue of rape culture in India. It's a serious problem that normalizes and excuses sexual violence, making it harder for victims to come forward and seek justice. This culture is pervasive and often goes unnoticed. People might not realize that certain behaviors like victim blaming, trivializing sexual assault, or not holding perpetrators accountable contribute to this culture. And this actually played a role in the Kolkata incident. The lack of safety measures, the dismissive attitude of authorities, and the exploitation of power dynamics all stem from a society that doesn't take sexual violence seriously enough. We need to change this mindset. On this Independence Day, we must reflect on what freedom truly means. For many women in India, freedom remains an elusive dream. The battle for safety and equality requires the support of every citizen. It is not just a fight for the medical community now, it's a fight for all of us. We must come together to demand justice and ensure the safety of those who dedicate their lives to saving others. Despite all this, doctors continue their protest while keeping the casualty services open. Who do they do this for? The public. And what do they get in return? Condemnation? Indifference? Silence? Join the movement, raise your voice, and show your support. Together, we can make a difference. Stand with us, stand for justice. And yes, happy Independence Day, if only it truly meant freedom for everyone.